Is this your ability? What are you doing to me?
You've suffered fatal injuries. You're dying. That's the reality. The only thing that can bend reality is mania. I'll guide you through it. I don't have the power to fight in real battles, but I can touch everyone's mania and guide it to realize their will. As long as you want to live, with my power, reality can't kill you. And after that, our minds will be inseparable. The more you use your power, the more you'll submit to my orders. This way, Paradisos will be completely reassured too.
You want to control me?
You're free to refuse. Your soul is way stronger than I imagined. You can still make your own choice. You may choose death and forgo all your freedom and duties. But I hope you can live. You're the most impressive exception in my plans, and the biggest surprise. Don't die, Rahu.
I wonder what sort of crack do these developers smoke who write these stories? Like, what the hell is happening?
I'd hate that.
Do it. Use your power. And I'll use mine. Let's see if I can kill you before you dominate me.
Palom smiles. She places her hand on Rahu's shoulder. The pain eases. Rahu wants to go ahead and end everything, but fails to sense the result of her action. They are suddenly stranded in the wilderness in the mine. Darkness falls and a chasm splits. The wilderness opens. Countless lights peek through the gaps as if someone was spying, entwining her, draining her. Memories surged like a torrential river. Images embraced her only to be devoured and fragmented. Familiar faces approached, melting away to be replaced by visages of others. Rahu reached out trying to grasp something, but it slipped through her fingers like a fleeting memory. She looked at her empty palm, then forward into the vast darkness where even the stars seemed bottomless. The only thing left in her ears was a singular voice. Keep running, Rahu, keep running. That's the meaning of life. So her memories are also manipulated. So you need to keep in mind that this is something that does happen. As I told you, Victoria, whatever her name is, the robot sinner that I have, she has also, when we first met her, she was like actually, her memory rebooted, erasing her memories and all records in her. So basically, whosoever she was trying to protect and like be with before that was wiped the fuck out. So she died technically. So shit like that happens all the time in the Sinner world. Finally the word quieted down, everything was dissolving. Rahu took a step, venturing into the depths of the dark. From that moment there was no more confusion. You spend more time than expected. Your physical condition is unstable too. Did you use your ability?
Yes. I'd planned to crush her with hatred at first, but I failed. She's stronger than I thought. Subduing her has cost more than I expected, but it's worth it.
Oh shit, did she lie? She said that eventually she will be taken over by her mania, by her ability. But it might actually be that just because she let her and because she thought she was not lying, she actually erased her memories of the past and just made her into a doll, kinda. I mean, not entirely. She is still her own person, but like it's a completely different person by manipulating and erasing her memories. She lied what her ability does.
She was loyal to me in the first place. It filled in the gap in the plan. She is no longer a risk factor. With the current state of affairs, I can't just rely on my existing power. I need a strong and loyal protector. Paradisos needs more reliable sinners, something more reliable than the MBCC. The underground power previously lurking in East Side has probably already relocated to West District. The measures they've left to hinder us are sketchy, and the intelligence is full of discrepancies. These bland recent attacks were likely just smoke and mirrors for two possible purposes. Either the Ninth Agency has pressured them enough in West District that they must fight for their survival, or the Underground has a more serious plan, and they must distract us.
We're going back to the West District. The FSC is plotting a large-scale warfare in August and could use some support.
I'm heading there now. Now that I have her, at least I won't need extra replacements. The sooner I'm done with that, the sooner I can be back.
Rahu got fucked over. Rahu got fucked over hard, dude.
There's still something here that interests me.
When we think about it, she got manipulated by Gorafano. She got manipulated by that intel, which probably Shalom got planted there, from the sounds of it. Then on top of that, when she finally decided to save her because she was like, this is not what, she finally got her quote-unquote answer. Even if the answer was real at that point, that she was actually the user of the number and there was someone before her, she lied about her ability. She pretty much manipulated her all the fucking way to grab her. Holy shit, she's insane. I mean, every event we have been to, every single sinner that we encounter is just a manipulation mastermind. Like, holy shit. Like, imagine the first one, the hairdresser, she was manipulating her character, but that was not so bad at least. Then there was the food lady in the last one, and then there's Shalom now. There's still something here that interrupts me. Cabernet, right, whatever. Loud voice breaks into the mansion, and next the already broken door is kicked into pieces. A petite figure dashes in.
Shalom!
The intruder grabs Shalom by her waist.
I heard you got attacked. Are you alright? Does it hurt? When, where, who's this bastard? Why did they do that? And did you catch them? Ah! You're bleeding so much on your chest.
I'm fine, my little detective. Look closely. It's not my blood.
Oh, you're right. Anyone who's lost this much blood won't be standing. I'm being silly again. But you must tell me if you're in danger. So many bad guys are after you. When I think of what they might do to you, I feel like my head's gonna explode. I've sworn not to let you get hurt again.
Shalom smiles and gently combs the ginger girl's hair with her fingers. The girl's eyes brim with worry, but she can't conceal her joy from Shalom's caring gesture. She doesn't try to hide her admiration from Shalom.
Don't worry, Christina. Someone protected me.
Who? Someone other than me?
Is she also someone under her command? The ginger girl suddenly gets vigilant. The detective follows Shalom's gaze and finally notices the tall, silent warrior standing on the side. The warrior looks at her expressionlessly, but the shield in her hand has turned into a huge sword, waiting to be swung the second she senses something wrong.
Her name is Rahu. She's an FAC warrior, just like your family.
You're an FAC soldier too? The wounds on your body, did you get them from protecting others? Protecting Shalom?
The girl's voice softens. She studies the scars and bloodstains all over Rahu, concern and admiration glinting in her eyes. Rahu turns her face to the sides and lowers her weapons and took a step back and remained silent.
She's honorable and reliable. A true knight. Just like you. I depend on you both. Chris, an extremely important and arduous mission is coming up. I'll need your power. Can I expect help from our famous detective?
Of course. Of course! You don't need to ask.
Man, Rahu got really fucked over. If what I'm thinking is correct. If, from the sounds of it, she did mention that, eventually you will be under my control, but the way that Rahu explained it, that she felt her memory slipping away, and she doesn't even remember who said those words to her of keep moving, of keep running. Yeah, she got fucked over. Like, she got fucked over mad. She basically, Shalom got a free slave out of this, honestly.
The group that provokes Paradisos is known as the Garden. They were once a sinner assassin group reared by the underground.
Right, here's the thing. Shalom smiles. The car rumbles outside the house. She turns and walks outside. The rain has stopped. The person next to the car still puts Shalom's jacket over her shoulders deftly.